Hello, everybody. This is Coexist. My name is Kenya, and this is my other half, Greg. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about 6 months and is that too soon before you decide to propose or take it to the next level. We do have a clip that we want you to see, so take a look at this, and we will be right back.
Survey showed that 56% of men and 54% of women want to discuss marriage after they've been dating for 6 months. Is 6 months enough time to get to know someone?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'm 29 years old. I still have some time to I don't fully know myself. So how can you get to know somebody in 6 months? That's, you know what I mean? That's extremely too soon.
I'm different. I'm on the other side there. I mean, I was married, divorced, and then met my husband, and I knew the first night. And people say, oh, that's cheesy, but I knew. I said I'd never felt safe like that before, and I knew.
That's gonna be a hell no. Look, in 6 months, you are still dating somebody's representative. You don't even know who they are. Now, on my show, To Rome for Love, I took 5 women to Rome to date Italian men, and I had to constantly remind them that a great first date does not mean it's time to start planning a wedding. Mm-hmm. And like does not mean love. So just relax and ease into this thing.
Yeah. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna let you in on a male secret. Something you've never heard before. A man knows in 6 months if you're the one.
Oh!
I got news for you. We know in 6 months is you the one. We're not gonna tell you this, but we know in 6 months is you the one. We ain't got nothing else for you. I promise you we don't.
But wait.
We are very simple. If you have what we want to offer, if you have to offer what we want, in 6 months, we know. And then we ain't going nowhere. That's the secret to the whole thing.
Maybe it is women that need one more time, because I don't believe in those quickie meet, engagement, get married right away.
Neither do I.
Because when 2 people get married, Steve, hear me out. You stand there and you're gonna pledge your life to somebody for forever. And in your heart, I think people really believe it's gonna be forever.
Yeah.
But forever is a long time. So what is the rush?
But let me tell you
I'm
something.
so not into this whole, but take your time and you're not sure. Listen, when you know, you kind of know. You know.
All right, guys, welcome back. So, what did you think of the clip, and how do you feel about what Steve said?
I don't know, because I do agree when you're thinking about it. Some people say 6 months is not enough time, but I think if you're spending a lot of time with that person, and I think what they failed to mention is if you're a man and you're looking for a relationship or you're looking for a wife, you kind of go into dating and courting with a different mindset versus just, I'm looking to mess around, that type of thought process.
Wow.
You take it more seriously, like when you're looking for a wife. So when a man finds a wife, he's looking for something, and he's kind of like Steve said, like if you have kind of what I want, then that's how I would approach it. But from a woman's standpoint, because they were like, they were kind of mix and match, because one of the women was like, right away. The other ones was like, that's not enough time. So from your, a woman's perspective, what do you think?
I think that when it comes to relationships, you do have to feel the person out, ask questions, get some background, knowledge as far as like who this person is, but you have to know too, like what you want, in a man, as far as like, if you care, if you guys have the same beliefs, you might not really like care that much, if he goes to church or not. These are the things that you have to ask, I think, right up front, when you guys first start dating. I do think 6 months is a good amount of time to kind of get some type of knowledge if you want to continue to date that person, and take it to the next level. So I do think 6 months is a good amount of time, and that way you're not wasting each other's time. You want to drag stuff out,
especially if you're spending a lot of time with each other. It's different if you're just only seeing a person on the weekends or something like that.
Right.
But if you're spending a good amount of time with someone, that's a lot. You can learn a lot about a person. A lot can change in 6 months. I guess like from our standpoint, it was a little, we was about 6 months. So before proposing or whatever, but I think ours for me, my mindset is kind of like going into it. I knew I was looking for a wife. I wasn't just dating to mess around or have fun. So I found out quickly, like we had a lot in common.
Yeah.
I was looking for a partner, a best friend, somebody I can build with. So my thought process was totally different. And then we asked the serious questions in the beginning versus kind of like waiting around. So it was easy for me to like make that correlation between, oh, I can see her as a wife. Because sometimes, like, if a man's going into it just looking to have fun, he's not looking for a wife. So it's kind of like, I'm just looking to have fun. So once you train your mind and say, hey, I'm looking for a wife, you kind of treat a person differently. Because like when you first meet a woman, to be honestly, they go in categories, right? So like you can have the fun girl, or you can have somebody, and it depends, like I said, as a man, how you're looking. So if you're looking for a wife, you're looking for somebody that you can bring around the family. These things, do they have some the mindset to build with you, and all kind of things. So you have to kind of line up. That's what Steve Harvey was saying. If I see in her what I would want in a wife, then it's easier for me to like make that jump, and it's not a hard decision. You know, it just depends. So.
And I think with the show, the girl in the middle or the lady in the middle, I feel like we mesh more. Like we kind of are more in line with what she said. I feel like with me and you, it was like right off the bat, we were just inseparable. Like we clicked, you know. And if you know, you know. And so obviously in the past, I've dated. So it's kind of like you kind of have it's just a different vibe where like when you hear other people talk about it, you're like, yeah, whatever. And I'm pretty sure some people in the audience were thinking the same thing when she was like, no, like we just clicked and we were inseparable right away. And so I personally like understand like what she's saying because I felt the same way with you.
Yeah, I think some people don't get it because maybe they haven't experienced that person in their life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you never had that kind of connection, you won't know what they're talking about. Just like, you know, when we used to watch videos and you see somebody getting proposed to and they be like, oh, they acting all funny.
I know.
And then you be like, won't they just answer the question?
Just
but
say
then when
yes
it happens
already.
to you, then you kind of like have that same
I was
kind of
the
like, you know what I
same.
mean? So it's kind of like, if they never experienced it, they wouldn't really know. So it's one of them things that's like, you know, everybody's different. So I don't know. I mean, for me, I think it's an easy transition. Plus, if you notice, the lady in the middle, she was married before.
Oh yes, yep. She did.
I don't
say
know,
that.
the other lady looked like she had a ring on, but I'm not sure about the first lady that was like 29. So maybe she just haven't experienced that yet. But the lady in the middle, she kind of knew, you know, I've been married before, and then I got divorced, and now this is my second marriage. And she's like, when you know, you know.
You just know. It's a different feel. Yep, I agree.
So I mean, for me, it's like you know, we ain't getting no younger, you know.
We're not, no.
So it's kind of like I said, if you're looking for that, it's easier to make that. I think some people that don't do it, they could not just, you know, some people want to be single forever. You know, it's just, I can't, I'm a relationship person, so I don't know. But some people do want to be single forever or just live that life or not having nobody to answer to or just like that kind of thing. So it just depends.
Yeah. All right, guys. So let us know your thoughts. Is 6 months too soon? Or is it right on time? So let us know your thoughts.
But he's not saying 6 months to get married. What he actually says, a man will know. I'm just saying.
That is true. That is true.
Because he said a man will know. So that doesn't mean you're gonna get proposed to in 6 months. That doesn't mean he's gonna pop out the question and all that. He's just saying, in our hearts, a man will know. Like, you know, I knew that I want you for my wife. I could wait 9-10 months to propose, but I know at 6 months. By 6 months, I should know. So,
why did you propose at 6 months with me?
Because I knew it was a difference. That's what I'm saying. Okay. It's like I didn't do it like listening to Steve Harvey. I gotta do it 6 months. I'm about to do it. You know, It wasn't that. But what I'm saying is like he didn't say that you will get proposed to. So ladies, if it's been a year, it's okay. Like he's not saying that it has to happen. He's just saying in a guy's mind, we know around that time.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Like, comment, subscribe. Put your comments below because we really want to hear your feedback.
Yes.
And let us know what you guys think.
All right, this is Coexist, and until next time.
See ya.
See ya.